So welcome people, KMD back again for another show of Rant Radio. Hear the fucking joke. Hear the fucking joke. I just heard on the radio, national minimum wage is going up in this country. Can you believe it? National minimum wage is finally going up. 4 years ago, I was on the national minimum wage. I was on £6.48. £6.48. They're saying it's going up by 50p in April 2016. Bear in mind, 4 years ago, I was on £6.48. And in 2016, it's going up by 50p to be £7.20. £7 fucking 20. And they reckon it's a fucking good look. £7.20. With the living rates that we still have got to live with right now this day and age as well. Fuck out of here with that shit. £7.20. £7.20. 50p pay rise from what it was last year. So it was £6.80. National minimum wage was £6.70. And it's going up by 50p to £7.20. Ain't that some fucked up shit? It's bullshit if you ask me. If anything, that should have gone up by £1.50. Because you have a national minimum wage and you also have a national living wage. How could you have two different payments? How can you have a national minimum wage and a national living wage? Even the fact that they call it a national minimum wage. If you're working on a national minimum wage right now, you need to stop and think to yourself. Think to yourself like, wait, national minimum wage. So does that mean if they pay me 20p less than what I should be getting, is practically slavery, isn't it? Isn't it practically slavery? That's what I assume, right? That's what I assume. If you're going to pay someone a national minimum wage or you're going to pay them less than that national minimum wage, doesn't that turn out to be slavery? Doesn't the national minimum wage turn out to even be a slavery wage as it is already? When you have a national living wage, which is, I think it's £8.70, I'm not sure, but I know it's in the £8 region, the national living wage. Even then, it's alright, but it could be much more. Because when you think about it, is your life really worth £7.20 an hour? Is your life really worth £7.20 an hour? Ask yourself that question. I know it's hard, because a lot of people don't do a lot of thinking this day and age as it is already. So getting people to think is a fucking struggle. But overstand the bullshit, man. If it's going up to £7.20 and living rates are still going up every single year, how the fuck are we still supposed to survive then, huh? How are we supposed to survive? Most people will find themselves down the roads of the drug roads or criminal roads, right? Just to try and survive in this world. You get caught, you find yourself in the prison complex. Private prison complex. Because they make money out of that shit too. Story for another time. But quickly, briefly, that's all I wanted to say, man. National minimum wage is going up to £7.20. I think it's bullshit. I think it's not enough. I think it should be at least £15.20. That should be the national fucking minimum wage. £15.20. Living wage should be £22.50. I'm just being real. Random numbers off the top of my fucking head. Straight. This is KMD, man. Rant Radio. Stay black. Keep your minds open. Representing the real, not the fake. Peace.